This is not a render from V-Ray, it's AI. The image was created in 2 seconds based on a simple view from SketchUp. And the second example retains the same textures, geometry, and lighting. I did this with the help of the new groundbreaking FLUX Kontext model. In this video, I will show you how you can do the same for free, and why this might be the biggest change in visualizations in years. FLUX Kontext is an artificial intelligence model that can transform any image, for example, a screenshot from SketchUp, into a photorealistic visualization. But it doesn't have to be SketchUp. You can use a screenshot from Blender, 3ds Max, or even a sketch or watercolor. Here is an example by my student, Alexandra Katasonova, and this is the interpretation by FLUX Kontext. The model works in context, sees what you show it and sticks to it. It interprets. So how to use it? Black Forest Labs, the creators of Flux, have prepared a special playground platform available at the website playground.bfl.ai. After creating an account, you receive 200 free credits to start, which is enough to generate about 40 images. Once you reach the limit, you can purchase additional credits for a small amount of money. At current prices, generating one image costs about 5 cents. Sounds good, right? Prices will likely drop because that's how the AI market works. Sam Altman predicts a 10-fold decrease in the cost of using artificial intelligence year over year on his blog. FLUX Kontext has 4 modes. Generate. Here you create a completely new image based on inspiration. Edit. You change the image while keeping its main features. Fill. You fill small parts of the image with others. Expand. You extend the image beyond the frame, creating, for example, a wide horizontal from a vertical one. It's not just about creating nice pictures, it's a powerful tool for post-production inspiration and conceptual work. In this video, I'll focus on the Edit tab. First, I need an image. I have a simple scene in SketchUp that I want to transform into a photorealistic visualization. It's worth considering what will make it better understood. Edges sometimes help, but when they are too dense, they can leave small black elements, so I turn them off. I add ambient occlusion to emphasize the geometry structure, but I don't overdo it. It should be just a subtle detail. I enable shadows, but not the sharp ones coming through the window, only those that will help suggest to the artificial intelligence the direction of the light. Notice that I can control this very simply depending on the needs. When I am ready, I export the view. FLUX Kontext training data has a resolution of 1024 pixels, so I make sure I have at least full HD quality. Black Forest Labs provides support for a wide range of ratios from portrait 3:7 to landscape 7:3. I'm sticking with the square, which is 1:1, and putting it on the ceiling. Besides the image, I also need a prompt. This is simply an instruction for artificial intelligence. Based on the FLUX Kontext documentation, the instructions should be written in English. I start simple by using strong verbs like transform and make, rather than change or replace. I avoid generalizations, striving to be precise. Instead of nice interior, I write photorealistic interior visualization. I make sure to keep the most important elements by writing, keep the exact camera angle, position, and framing I consider with the materials. It is not worth describing elements that are already visible in the picture, such as the wooden floor, because the model might become attached to the concept of wood and impose it on other elements. I am using words associated with photorealism, such as global illumination, DSLR. I can also add a specific lens model or aperture value here. Okay, before you start generating, take a look at the settings. Here you primarily choose the number of images created and their formats. Safety tolerance is like a bit of content censor, which in our case doesn't matter. It is worth noting prompt upsampling so that the model improves our instructions, expands the context, strengthens the intentions, and avoids ambiguities. Thanks to this, you will achieve better results. Ready? Let's ride. Wow, amazing. The result is consistent with the view from SketchUp. The materials and lighting are perfectly represented. You can show it to the investor with pride. But wait, what happened to the balcony door? Let's fix it. Making changes is what Kontext Flux is really good at. I click Edit and enter a simple prompt. Make the view outside a chic neighborhood of Paris. And there you go. View of Warsaw scenic dune landscape. You can iterate multiple times and the image remains consistent throughout. Even when I want to completely change the scene, for example to do a close-up on the faucet, the model still sticks to my vision, or at least does it much better than other solutions available on the market. I strongly believe in this project because FLUX Kontext is no accident. It's the result of modern transformer architecture and a few brilliant ideas. Firstly, flow matching. Other models take a winding path. Flux finds a shortcut and reaches the effect without losing details along the way. Secondly, better latent space. What the model sees in its head is simply much more precise. Thanks to the new autoencoder, Flux better remembers colors, compositions, and overall details. And third, speed. Thanks to adversarial diffusion distillation technology, the image is created in a few seconds, basically in real time. Alright, so where are its limitations? First of all, Flux is not a physicist, it's an artist. Its works are hallucinations. Damn good, but still hallucinations. There is nothing like what only rendering engines have, which is a physical replication of reality. V-Ray and Corona have an advantage because they calculate light reflections and refractions. They don't guess, they simulate reality. Flux doesn't handle complex reflections, intricate glass shapes, mirrors, advanced lighting conditions, but in many cases it is enough. It can already replace classic renders now. Anyway, this is confirmed by the messages I received from designers and architects. What's next? In reality, this is just the beginning, and you can already use FLUX Kontext in Comfy UI to work on multiple images simultaneously and create your own workflows through the so-called API. Checkpoint models are now also available, which you can download to your computer and use without paying for each image. If you're interested in the topic of local AI image generation, be sure to check out my course on Stable Diffusion and Flux in Architecture and Interior Design at cgwisdom.com. There you will find more information about classical Flux and popular artificial intelligence interfaces. Finally, share your thoughts with me. What do you think about this? Is a solution like FLUX Kontext the future of visualization? Leave a comment, subscribe to CG Wisdom, and follow our social media. I spent a few thousand credits to make this film, so I'd really appreciate it if you could return the favor by doing so. And soon an extensive course dedicated to FLUX Kontext will begin, and you probably don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching until the end, and see you.